Hello, my Capricorn. Come sit with me because what I'm about to share with you today is something I've been feeling so strongly in the energy. As we approach the end of 2025, there's someone making their way into your romantic sphere, and the cards have so much to say about this connection. I pulled this spread specifically asking about who's coming towards you in love, and I have to tell you, the energy here is absolutely fascinating. Let me take you through what the universe is revealing right now. So before I dive into the cards, I want you to really open your heart and mind to what's coming through. This isn't just about someone random appearing in your life. This is about a significant connection that has the potential to shift your entire perspective on love and relationships. The energy I'm picking up is mature, it's grounded, and it's got this quality of divine timing written all over it. As a Capricorn, you appreciate authenticity and substance, and that's exactly what's heading your way. Alright, let me shuffle these cards and see what comes through for you. I'm asking the cards specifically about this person who's coming towards you, their energy, their intentions, and what this connection means for your journey. The first card I'm pulling is going to give us insight into who this person is at their core. And wow. I just pulled the Chariot for you. This is incredibly powerful, Capricorn. The person coming towards you in love is someone who embodies victory, determination, and forward momentum. This isn't someone who's wishy-washy or unclear about what they want. The Chariot represents someone who has worked on themselves. Someone who has battled their own demons and come out the other side stronger and more focused. Think about the imagery of the Chariot for a moment. You have this figure sitting in a chariot pulled by two opposing forces, often depicted as black and white sphinxes, and they've learned to harmonize these energies and move forward with purpose and direction. This person coming towards you has been on their own journey of self-mastery. They've had to balance different aspects of their life. Maybe career ambitions with personal growth, maybe their head with their heart. And here's what's beautiful about this. They've actually achieved that balance. They're not coming to you as a project that needs fixing, or as someone who's still figuring out basic life stuff. No, this is someone who has their life together, and is now ready to share that journey with an equal partner. As a Capricorn, this should resonate deeply with you because you value stability and ambition. The Chariot energy also tells me this person is probably quite successful in their own right. They have drive, they have goals, and they're actually achieving them. This could be someone who's known in their field, or at least someone who's highly respected for their work ethic and dedication. They understand the value of hard work because they live it every day, just like you do. There's this mutual respect that's going to form the foundation of this connection because you both understand what it takes to build something meaningful. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The Chariot is also about control and willpower. And this person might be someone who's been very controlled in their approach to love up until now. They might have been so focused on their goals and ambitions that they've kept their heart guarded. But something is shifting for them. Something about your energy specifically is going to make them want to open up in ways they haven't before. It's like they've been driving this chariot with such focus and determination towards their goals. And suddenly they're realizing there's a passenger seat. And they want you in it. This person has probably had their fair share of experiences in love. They're not naive or inexperienced. They know what they want, and more importantly, they know what they don't want. They've learned from past situations and they're coming to you with clarity and intention. The Chariot is all about that forward movement, so this person isn't interested in playing games or wasting time. When they come towards you, it's going to be direct, it's going to be clear, and it's going to be with serious intentions. I'm also sensing this person might have traveled quite a bit, either physically or metaphorically through different life experiences. The Chariot can indicate someone who's been on a journey. Someone who's seen different perspectives and gathered wisdom along the way. They bring a certain worldliness to the connection, a breadth of experience that makes conversations with them fascinating and enriching. Now let me pull the next card to understand more about what they're bringing into this connection emotionally and spiritually. What is the deeper layer here? Okay, this is beautiful. I just pulled the Seven of Wands. So this adds another dimension to who this person is. The Seven of Wands represents someone who's a fighter, someone who stands their ground and defends what matters to them. Combined with the Chariot, this paints a picture of someone who is incredibly resilient and strong-willed. This person has had to fight for their position in life. They haven't had things handed to them on a silver platter. Everything they have, they've earned through persistence and courage. Here's what this means for you, Capricorn. This person coming towards you knows how to stand up for themselves and for the people they love. They're not going to back down when challenges arise in the relationship. And let's be real, every relationship faces challenges. but this person has the strength and determination to work through difficulties rather than running away at the first sign of trouble. The Seven of Wands shows someone who's willing to fight for the relationship, not just be in the relationship. This card also suggests that this person might be coming towards you at a time when they're dealing with some competition or challenges in their life. Maybe they're in a competitive career field, or maybe they're navigating some complex situations. But here's the thing, they're handling it. They're standing strong. And even in the midst of all this, they're making space for love. They're making space for you. That takes courage and that takes intention. I'm getting the sense that this person sees something special in you that's worth fighting for. In their life, they probably have options. They probably have other people interested in them. But they're choosing to pursue a connection with you specifically. The Seven of Wands can indicate someone who's defending their choice. Maybe even to themselves or to others who might not understand why they're drawn to you. But they don't care about outside opinions. They know what they feel and they're willing to take a stand for it. There's also this energy of someone who's been defending their heart for a long time. The Seven of Wands can show someone who's had their boundaries up, who's been protective of their emotional space, because they've been hurt before or they've seen relationships fail around them. But with you, they're willing to lower those defenses. They're willing to be vulnerable. That's huge, Capricorn. That's not something this person does lightly. This person probably has a competitive streak, which as a Capricorn you might actually appreciate because you're competitive yourself in your own way. You both understand what it means to strive, to push yourself, to be the best version of yourself. There's going to be this mutual understanding between you, where you both respect each other's drive and ambition without feeling threatened by it. Instead of competing with each other, you're going to inspire each other to reach even higher. The combination of the Chariot and Seven of Wands is telling me this is someone who's been through battles and come out victorious. They've proven themselves time and time again, and now they're ready to channel that warrior energy into building something beautiful with you. They're not afraid of the work that relationships require because they understand that anything worth having requires effort and dedication. Let me pull another card too. See what their intentions are as they move towards you. What are they hoping for in this connection? And here we have the Two of Wands. Oh Capricorn, this is so significant. The Two of Wands is all about planning, vision, and looking towards the future. This person isn't coming towards you for something casual or temporary. They're coming with long-term intentions. They're literally standing there with the world in their hands, looking out at all the possibilities. And they're choosing to build something with you. The Two of Wands represents someone at a crossroads, someone who has achieved a certain level of success and stability, and now they're planning their next chapter. And you, my dear Capricorn, are part of that next chapter. This person sees potential with you. They see a future. They're not just thinking about the next few weeks or months. They're thinking about years. About building something substantial and lasting. This really aligns with Capricorn energy. Because you're not someone who does anything halfway. You need substance. You need commitment. You need to know that someone is serious about building something real. And this person with the Two of Wands energy is exactly that. They're strategic about love just like you are. They're thinking about compatibility, not just on a surface level but on a deep, practical level. Can we build a life together? Do our goals align? Do we want similar things for the future? These are the questions they're asking themselves. The Two of Wands also suggests this person might be in a position where they're choosing between different paths or opportunities in their life. Maybe they're considering a career move. Maybe they're thinking about relocating. Maybe they're making big decisions about their future direction. And interestingly, their connection with you is factoring into these decisions. They're not making plans without considering how you fit into the picture. That's the level of seriousness we're talking about here. I'm sensing this person is a planner. Very much like you, Capricorn. They think things through carefully. They don't make impulsive decisions, especially not about something as important as love and partnership. So, when they approach you, know that they've already thought this through. They've already considered the possibilities, weighed the pros and cons, and decided that pursuing a connection with you is worth it. The Two of Wands shows calculated risk-taking, and they're willing to take that risk with you. There's also this beautiful energy of partnership in the Two of Wands. It's not just about individual success anymore. This person is ready to think in terms of we, instead of just me. They're ready to share their vision with someone, to collaborate on building a shared future. And as someone who values loyalty and commitment, you're going to appreciate this shift in their perspective. They're not looking at you as someone to date casually. They're looking at you as a potential partner in the truest sense of the word. The world is literally in this person's hands in the imagery of the Two of Wands. They have opportunities, they have options, they have the freedom to go in any direction they choose, and the direction they're choosing is towards you. Let that sink in. Out of all the paths available to them, they're choosing the one that leads to your door. That's powerful, Capricorn. That's the kind of intentional choice that builds lasting connections. I'm pulling the Three of Swords here. Okay, so this is important to address. The Three of Swords traditionally represents heartbreak, pain, and difficult emotions. In this context, it's showing me that either this person has experienced significant heartbreak in their past, or there might be some painful truths that need to be addressed as this connection develops. This person coming towards you is carrying some wounds from their past. The Three of Swords indicates they've been hurt before, possibly quite deeply. Maybe they've been through a difficult breakup. Maybe they've experienced betrayal, or maybe they've faced rejection that cut them deeply. These experiences have shaped who they are and how they approach love now. It's part of why they've been so guarded, part of why they've been so focused on other areas of their life rather than opening their heart again. Here's what you need to understand. Capricorn, this person's past pain doesn't define them, but it has made them more cautious. It might take time for them to fully trust and open up. There might be moments where old fears surface, where past wounds get triggered. The Three of Swords is asking both of you to approach this connection with compassion and patience. Healing happens in layers, and as this connection deepens, there might be layers of old pain that need to be acknowledged and worked through. But here's the other side of the Three of Swords. Pain can be a teacher. Heartbreak can be a catalyst for growth. This person's past experiences have taught them what they truly need in a partner. They've learned the hard way what works and what doesn't. In a strange way, their past heartbreak is part of what's making them ready for you now. They wouldn't be the person they are, the person you're going to connect with so deeply, without having gone through what they've been through. The Three of Swords can also indicate that honest, even painful conversations might be necessary in this connection. There might be truths that need to be spoken, vulnerabilities that need to be shared. And yes, that can be uncomfortable. But Capricorn, you're someone who values authenticity and real depth. You'd rather deal with difficult truths than comfortable lies. This person is going to appreciate that about you because they need someone who can handle the real, raw, unfiltered version of who they are. There's also a possibility that when this person first comes towards you, there might be some complications in either your life or theirs. Maybe timing feels challenging. Maybe there are external circumstances that make things difficult initially. The Three of Swords can represent those initial obstacles that test whether a connection is meant to be. But remember, you also have the Chariot and Seven of Wands in this reading, which tells me this person has the determination and strength to work through these challenges. I want you to see the Three of Swords not as a warning to avoid this connection, but as a call to approach it with emotional maturity and wisdom. Both of you are going to need to be brave enough to be vulnerable, to share your fears and past hurts, to create a space where healing can happen together. And honestly, some of the deepest, most meaningful connections are forged through working through difficult emotions together. Let me pull the next card to see what the outcome or potential of this connection looks like when you work through these initial challenges. Beautiful. I'm getting the Six of Cups here. Oh Capricorn, after the pain indicated in the Three of Swords, the Six of Cups is like a breath of fresh air. This card represents innocence, nostalgia, and a return to joy and love. What this is telling me is that as you and this person work through the initial challenges and past wounds, you're going to help each other reconnect with a more innocent, joyful approach to love. The Six of Cups often indicates a soulmate connection, or someone who feels deeply familiar to you. When you meet this person, or when they come towards you, there might be this sense of recognition, like you've known them before. Some people interpret this as a past life connection, others see it as simply a deep soul resonance. But whatever you want to call it, there's going to be this feeling of coming home when you're with this person. This card suggests that this person is going to bring out a softer, more playful side of you. Capricorn, you're so used to being the responsible one, the one who has it all together, the one who's always working towards the next goal. But with this person, you're going to feel safe enough to let your guard down. You're going to laugh more freely, play more easily, maybe even feel like a kid again in the best possible way. The Six of Cups is about rediscovering joy and wonder, and this connection is going to give you that gift. There's also this beautiful quality of mutual care and nurturing in the Six of Cups. After both of you have acknowledged your wounds and fears, shown in the Three of Swords, you're going to create this safe space where you take care of each other emotionally. It's not about one person being the healer and the other being the wounded. It's about mutual support. About both of you showing up for each other with kindness and understanding. The Six of Cups can also indicate that this person might remind you of someone from your past, or they might share qualities with someone who was significant in your younger years. Or perhaps they'll introduce you to activities and experiences that remind you of happier, simpler times. There's this quality of nostalgia here, but it's not about living in the past. It's about bringing the best parts of the past, the innocence and joy and wonder, into your present and future together. I'm also seeing that this connection might develop more slowly and sweetly than some of your past experiences. It's not going to be all intense drama and overwhelming passion right from the start. Instead, it's going to build gradually, with genuine friendship and affection forming the foundation. The Six of Cups is about pure, uncomplicated love, the kind that feels natural and easy once you work through the initial barriers. This person is going to see you, truly see you, in ways that others haven't. They're going to appreciate not just the successful, ambitious Capricorn that you show the world, but also the softer, more vulnerable parts of yourself that you usually keep hidden. And in their presence, you're going to feel accepted exactly as you are. That's the gift of the Six of Cups. That sense of unconditional acceptance and joy in simply being together. Let me pull one final card to see what message the universe wants you to know as you prepare for this person to enter your life. And the final card is the Page of Pentacles. Perfect. This is such a grounded, practical card which completely aligns with your Capricorn energy. The Page of Pentacles is telling you that this connection is going to start with a foundation of practicality and real-world compatibility. This isn't just about butterflies and romance, though there will be plenty of that. This is about building something solid and real together. The Page of Pentacles represents new beginnings in the material world. This could manifest in several ways. Maybe you'll meet this person through work, or through pursuing a goal or learning opportunity. Maybe you'll connect over shared practical interests or ambitions. Or maybe the relationship itself will quickly move into discussions about real-life compatibility, shared finances, building a home together, long-term planning. As a Capricorn, this practical approach to love probably feels right to you. You need to know that a relationship makes sense, not just emotionally but practically too. This card also suggests that both of you are going to be students of this relationship. The Page of Pentacles is always learning, always growing, always working to improve. You're both going to bring this energy of wanting to do the relationship right, of wanting to learn from each other and grow together. There's a humility here, a willingness to be a beginner at love even if you've had relationships before, because this connection is going to feel new and different from anything you've experienced. The Page of Pentacles is incredibly loyal and dedicated. Once committed, this energy doesn't waver or give up easily. Both of you are going to bring this quality to the relationship. You're both going to show up consistently, do the work, honor your commitments to each other. It might not always be glamorous or exciting, but it's going to be real, and that's what matters most to you as a Capricorn. I'm also sensing that this connection is going to have tangible results in your life. The Page of Pentacles is about manifestation in the physical world. This relationship isn't just going to be about feelings and emotions. It's going to actually change your life in practical ways. Maybe you'll make career moves that support the relationship. Maybe you'll build financial security together. Maybe you'll create a beautiful home. Whatever form it takes, this connection is going to have real, measurable positive impacts on your life. The Page of Pentacles is also about patience and taking things step by step. This person is going to come towards you with a willingness to take things at a pace that feels right for both of you. There's no rushing, no pressure to speed through the stages of relationship development. Instead, there's this beautiful energy of savoring each phase, building carefully and thoughtfully, making sure the foundation is solid before building higher. I hope this reading resonates with you and helps you prepare for what's coming. If you felt the energy of this message, drop a comment and let me know which card spoke to you most strongly. And Capricorn, as this person makes their way towards you, remember that you deserve this. You deserve someone who sees your worth, who matches your ambition, who's willing to do the work of building something real. Stay open, stay grounded, and trust in the timing of your journey.